I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessing of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, or my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter whether you are dark-skinned or light-skinned. It doesn't matter whether you like me, my YouTube channel, what I stand for, what I say, whether you give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, whether you speak out or stay silent. I greet you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. You know, my YouTube channel, I say the things that I observe. You see what I'm saying? And it's my personal observation and my personal opinion on my YouTube channel. It's called Raymond, R-A-Y-M-O-N-D, Ivy, I-V-Y YouTube channel. It don't belong to nobody else. When I say something that's not right, you see what I'm saying? YouTube or the federal government would let me know that I'm saying something that's not right. You see, a snitch for the government can't tell me when I'm saying something wrong, because you get caught with a gun as a felon and another felon get caught with a gun, they get locked up, at least processed, and have to bond out, and you don't. If I want to tell people about that in KFVS 12 or the local newspaper or the local police department and sheriff department and state police and the federal government don't want to tell people about you, if I want to, I can. See, y'all have brought a lot of lies about me, but I just want to just tell y'all about this here. You know, it's some critics. Some of them live here in Charleston, Missouri, black and white. Some used to live here. You see what I'm saying? Black and white, that don't like my YouTube channel, and that's their prerogative. If they listen to the first part of my introduction, that's what I tell y'all. I don't care whether you like me or not. You see, I'm an ambassador of God. I'm not in a gang. A gang leader can't dictate to me. I'm not in the Ku Klux Klan. The Grand Wizard can't dictate to me. But let me tell y'all about a couple of my critics. One of them is Leonard Corbett. And the other one is Keith W., also known as Keith Walker, also known as James Jarrett, also known as Jesse James, and a whole bunch of other names. These two individuals study attacking, and a few other ones, study attacking a person on my YouTube channel that make comments by the name of Christy S. They attack her because she don't agree with them. You see, Leonard Corbett said that I remind him of Donald Trump. When somebody don't agree with me, I insult him. I don't insult him. When you make a comment, you make your comment. That's your prerogative. If I didn't want your comment on there, I can easily delete it or block you, but I don't. I want the world to see how ignorant you are. You see what I'm saying? But here it is. He do the same thing that he claimed I do to Christy because she don't agree with him. Here it is, Keith W., he claimed that he's a part of what they call United in Peace. Brothers that I know that's in the United Peace don't stand for what he stands for. You see what I'm saying? This individual also claimed that he been preaching since 2008. If you've been preaching since 2008, why last year did you get on my YouTube channel and lie? But a lot of people call themselves preachers. That's what they do, is lie. The Bible tells us you could tell by the fruit you bear. Your fruit told us last year. When you claim that the GDs and BDs ran me up out of Chicago, a town that I grew up in, I know a town that you can't even survive in, Then, when I broke you down and told you them brothers in Chicago want to talk to you, and you tell them who ran me up out of Chicago, then you turned it around and said somebody told you that. See, a preacher ain't going to say what somebody else told them. They going to come out the Bible. You ain't no preacher. I don't know what you've been doing since 2008, but ain't been preaching if people look at what you've been saying on my YouTube channel. You also said that I was supposed to have been a Chester messing with children in Chicago. They found out that was a lie. That's what your homies them was saying down here. They found that is a lie, but I'm raising my 2 daughters from birth. And they going on 14 and 15. Do you think a judge would get that to somebody? That's to show you what type of individual you is. Then you had the audacity tonight to say, to tell Christy, if the Ku Klux Klan wanted me, they can get me. Let me tell you what's different than me and you and Leonard Corbett and all these other sellout blacks, and you know what it is. If the Ku Klux Klan come to my house to come get me, you can believe I'm going to murder as many of them as I can. If any of you house Negroes come to my house, I don't care who you running up under, to come get me, I'm going to murder as many as y'all as I can. Keith, you won't be able to preach that sermon. You see what I'm saying? I ain't scared of the Ku Klux Klan, and I ain't scared of none of you house Negroes that's working hand in hand with them. That go to show you what type of individual Keith W. is. He's scared of the Ku Klux Klan, but he ain't really scared of them. He got a white female, which ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't got nothing wrong with somebody dealing with a white female, but I ain't gonna forget I'm black, and just because I'm dealing with a white female, I ain't gonna get a Ku Klux Klan or Nazi no type of respect. They can come get me if they want to. I want you to come with them, Keith. And afterwards, I'll preach at all of y'all funerals. I ain't tough, but I'll stand up to them. I'm not none of Emmett Tibbs, a 14-year-old boy that didn't know what to do at the time. I know what to do. I know how to take a life, Keith, when it's necessary. I'm living in the house with a World War II veteran, Keith, that took out the Ku Klux Klans, took out Negroes like you. Now you send the Klan over here, you and Leonard Corbett and all the rest of you cowards that study attacking Christy, come and attack me on my property, and I'll show you something better than telling you. You ain't no preacher, Keith. You see, you talking about I get myself in danger, you can get your family in danger, boy, with the stuff that you doing. You see what I'm saying? You ain't about no united in peace. You can take that sign off of your YouTube thing. When you say you was at 63rd Street in Chicago, where at on 63rd? You see, 63rd, if you get off at the Dan Ryan, is 0 West. You see what I'm saying? State Street divide east and west. Was you west of 63rd Street, or was you east of it? Was you in a united in peace meeting? I doubt it very serious, because you wouldn't be on the channel with the things that you saying. Now you talking about me being in danger? You in danger, Negro. The only thing I fear is God. Now you remember that. You send the Klan here. I don't care how strong they is. Before they get me, some of them gonna die. Some of you house Negroes come over here, some of y'all gonna die. I guarantee you that. And then when I do go, I bet you Charleston won't sleep until all of y'all is took out. You know who you is. Peace be still.